Okay, one of the first things we ask about this set of equations is eliminate the parameter and express this as a y versus x and see if this graph makes sense. Okay, well, how do you eliminate the parameter? Well, here are our parametric equations. You solve one of these equations for t and plug it into the other one. Doesn't really matter which. Okay, so I'm going to solve this first equation for t. Okay, now it would be easy to solve the second equation for t if you wanted to, but then you'd have well, I'm going to solve this equation. I'm sorry, I'm going to solve this equation for t, and I'm going to get y. Solve this equation for t, I'm going to get x, plug it in here, and then I'm going to get y equals some function of x. And that's why I solve for t in this equation first. Okay, so solving, clearly t is going to be plus or minus the square root of x minus 3. And then y is going to be then, what? 4 times t, so it's going to be 4 times plus or minus the square root of x minus 3. That's just y equals 4 square root of x minus 3, since t is said to be have a domain from 0 to 4. We don't worry then about what we would have for negative values of t. And the minus here would correspond to negative values of t. Okay, so there's our function, y equals 4 times the square root of x minus 3. Now we understand y equals 4 square root of x minus 3 as the square root of x graph, which looks just like this one but starts at the origin. Okay, shifted to the right 3 units. So we shift to the right 3 units. Well, that's where this one actually is. X, when t equals 0, x does equal 3. So this point would be the point 3, 0. And then vertically stretched by a factor of 4. So, you know, according to the scale of this graph, and I don't have a scale in this graph, this is perfectly a reasonable interpretation of this graph. And of course we could scale this graph anytime we wanted to. Okay, so that's what this graph looks like. Now, next question is, what's the slope of this curve in terms of t? So you might think of that. Of course you can already see some of the solution, but that's our next question.